Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to get those big Texas curls. And there's not much prep that you need for it. My hair was in a ponytail all day and it's washed, and the only thing I've put in it is it's a 10, and so it's really awesome stuff, and it does repairs and adds shine and detangles and all that good stuff. And so this isn't a necessity, but just so you know, it's been in my hair. And so what you're going to need is just a clip to part your hair with, and then a comb if you have one, and a curling iron. And you can use any kind. This one isn't spring loaded, so it's like opens like that. So I got this when I was in cosmetology school, so that's what I'm used to. But you can use any kind. It's about 1 inch around. And if you want to use a bigger rod, then that's totally fine. This is just what I'm used to. And so, and then you'll need a little bit of hairspray maybe at the end, just depending how fine your hair is. So basically what you're going to do is part your hair at the bottom, kind of the bottom of your ears right here. You're going to take this bottom section and just going to twist and pin it up. And then you take the bottom and you just split into 2 parts. And so my hair is just kind of medium, and so I usually just take this into 1 strand and curl this. And you're going to be curling backwards, like away from your face on each side. So you start closer to the root, and it looks tricky with this kind of curling iron, but again, you don't need this kind of curling iron. It's just the one that I have. And you want to make sure that at the end it's all the way curled through, not like the straight ends, because I know with wavy hair it's kind of wavy and it's like more straight at the ends. So you want to make it all the way curl like that. And then I do the same on this side, and again I'm doing away from my face. So I do this and I turn that way. And again, get pretty close to the root if possible. And this curling iron is pretty hot, so I don't have to keep it around there too long. And like that. So again, that's what the ends look like. This will just help because you end up brushing it out at the end, and so it'll make it look very nice. So you're going to take your next section and just right about here and go back. If your hair's a little bit thicker, you can take smaller sections if you need to, but you don't need really like tiny itty bitty sections for this, because it's going to end up being pretty big curls. So again, you're going to part it in half, and then with this I'll end up making a couple more sections out of here because it's a lot thicker than that first little one that I took. So I'll take this part up here, and it's probably about 1.5 inches like that. And again, coming up here and just curling away from my face. Like that. And so you're going to do this around your entire head for the rest of your sections. So right now I'm on the final layer on this side because it's where my part is. So as you can see with the rest of the curls, it's usually about like 3 or 4 strands per layer that I'm doing. But with the top layer, what you're going to want to do is take a little bit smaller sections. Do for this front piece is just go pretty close to the root and away from your face. Like this. And we want to get as close up there as possible because this will create a lot of volume for the face and it away from your face. So this is a very tiny curl. So if it does that, when it comes out, it's a little warm, but you can pull it down like this. And that'll help make it so it's not as curly or as short. So now for this side, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to take this front piece and again going away from your face and as close to your scalp as you can. Just don't burn yourself. Is when you're doing this top layer, make sure my curling iron is about horizontal to the ground and instead of going vertical like this. So this will help getting all that maximum volume right by your roots. Okay, so this is what you're left with. Kind of looks like a poodle right now, but just run your hands through it. Do not be afraid to do that because that's what you need to do. And kind of break those curls up. And as you can see, it's already creating like really big waves. So just run your hands like through the top, kind of messy and tousle it. And now take your hairspray. And what you can do is, see my part's right here, so I'm going to part my hair over this way and spray on this side. So you just need a light spray, and then again you'll flip this side over and do a light spray. Like that. The hairspray that I use is the Frizzies. So it's really good. It's moisture barrier firm hold hairspray. So because that's really maximum hold, I don't need a lot of it. And if you have not as firm of a hairspray, you might want to use a little bit more. But you really just want a lot of bounce and something you put your hands through. So this is what it'll look like. And then if you want to, you can flip your hair and stuff if you want to get a lot more volume if your hair is kind of thin. So this is it. And then what I'll do is I'll take kind of where this crown is on your head and take your comb and you're going to tease this. So pull this forward and brush down. Back, and then you can take another section right here, just where you see it might be a little flat in the back because it's kind of hard to get close to the roots back there. So we'll go back like that, take a little side over here, like that. And so it looks kind of like a rat's nest back here. So I'm going to lightly brush over that and smooth it out. And then you can take your hairspray again and just bump this up like that. Do a little once over. And if you want to do a little over here, put it up. And then same on this side. So now that you've got all of your volume that you need at the top, kind of like this, just take a brush and just comb through this, and especially at the ends, because it'll create a nice uniform curl and everything go together, and create like these bigger curls at the bottom. So and it's nice, especially because then all of your hair is going away from your face, which is what we want, especially in the summer when it's hot. So and then I know some girls will put like headbands and that kind of stuff in, but this is basically it. Again, if you need a little more volume, don't be afraid of the hairspray. So just do lightly, don't spray too much in the beginning, because then your hair will be crunchy and we don't like that. But this is it. Pretty big from what most people are used to, but really cute, and it's nice because if your hair does get knotty, usually with curly hair you can't brush through it because then your curls will get ruined. But with this, literally you can brush it through and it lasts all day, which is really nice, and the next day and the next day. It'll be a little less curly, you might have to go over just a couple pieces, but then you just brush them through and then they'll all look uniform and together and create this awesome Texas humongous curly look. But I hope this helps, and if you guys have any comments or requests, let me know, and subscribe to my channel. So thank you for watching.